the day. Yeah, got my boy Showtime up in here. Show him how these Broncos about to put something up right quick. To be real, I feel like the Broncos sorry on here, but I'm gonna see if I can make them work. I got they playbooks. I ain't even switch it around. I figure if it worked for them, it might work for me. My first time playing with them. But what I try to do is I try to give them 2 games with a team. I'm going to alphabetical order. I'm trying to give them a video with every team. It just so happened today the Broncos. If you would have called me tomorrow, I would have had the Browns. Alright, my son trying to be a guest speaker. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second.
Crosby set to do the honors here, and off we go from Lambeau. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Lock now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is intercepted.
I didn't even try to throw it to him, man. My son hit my hand when I pressed it.
Obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And this will be incomplete.
It's like a grab level over there. Stop playing with me.
Well, got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report
he grabbed Lazarus.
tells me that they
Lazarus over there trying to play with him.
They want man coverage,
one-on-one. Don't play with me out here on the open field, man.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I know why you switched him.
To throw again, Rodgers. And that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He sent him one. That's the one.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Let's go.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Gordon, you got to get that back, Gordon.
at the Packers' 27-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get...
And he will take it in.
Let's go, Gordon.
Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale?
Let's go,
because
baby.
they were already thinking ahead as
Let's
all
go,
the good
baby.
coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not.
Oh my God, he threw it in a basket.
Touchdown, Packers.
You saw that, man? He threw it in the basket. That was a pick all day.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Damn, I hope you missed it. That one point was gonna hurt you in the end.
We're tied 7-7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green
So
Bay.
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Past the 20. 10. And he is into the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown.
Noah
Fant, 74 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing,
man, I missed my needle moving so fast.
All game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
The 13-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Von Miller. For his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Let's go, Big V.
Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his
own Showtime.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returnable for Spencer. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Let's get them, son. Let's get them.
The field ready to start their next drive. Block off a play action. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Okay. Let's see, that ain't going to keep working.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
Rodgers pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches.
At the shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to float. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That is incomplete.
So close.
Intended for
so close.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And again, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd.
Man, I almost had that pick. So close, man.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be brought down.
4th down, baby.
Will be the final play of this first quarter. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they contemplate what to do on 4th and goal. They'll go with Jones.
Oh, man, he held me up. That was a nice little power roll. I know that was a power roll.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers Broncos have drawn even here with
This your field goal, so we be tired.
And this puts them on top by a penny. It's
He made it.
14-13.
Makes the score Packers 14, Broncos 13.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Ooh.
This will make it into the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they
Come
want
on,
to
Mel.
throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun snap to Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now Gordon on first down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
To Melvin Gordon.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves.
What you forget?
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down Broncos as Locke finds Judy. Locke working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Block. That's going to be caught by Judy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense.
All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
Oh my God, for real?
There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice
big.
play, even though it was complete.
Almost halftime.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football. Forced the
Oh my God!
Even then, they closed
Get out
quickly
my
and get
way!
down behind the line of scrimmage.
Get
You name it,
out
they
my
did it well
way!
in that last sequence.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get out my dang.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Flipped
And
him.
he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now a toss right side. It's
Oh my God! Hold your
back here,
blocks.
losing yardage to the 9. That 2nd down play nets a -4. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And they go the wrong way.
Dude, I cannot get my
Losing
blocks,
yardage back
man.
at the 12.
Who got ball
There
first?
on 3rd down, a long loss of 4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos.
Yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through.
Good.
And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2.
Packers.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself.
That might go out of bounds.
And you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away.
Man, get that ball from him. Stop playing.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
I'm already knowing the screen was coming.
Figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. This is a big decision.
You ain't throwing it to him. I'm gonna watch him a little bit though.
Rodgers flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like
that play.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried to throw on 2nd down,
All
unsuccessful.
right, who out there?
Now
Who
it's
out there?
3rd
Who out
and
there?
1.
All right, I know who he's going to.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
Get him.
Inside the 25.
Man, he is burning off this man. I gotta change my adjustment.
Seconds to play in this first half.
He running.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Yes, sir.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be
spiking.
knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Vontae ain't no good blocker. He ain't throwing no screen.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Come on, man. Who is this man holding him?
Touchdown, Green Bay.
I'm about to fix this right now.
Davante Adams.
Yes, sir.
The first half is winding down. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Extra point try now for Crosby. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Packers 21, Broncos 16. Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, I'm just about to go into halftime, man. I ain't got time to play.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with
he in a cover 4. Check him out.
In the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh my God, he didn't even try to go. Melvin Gordon, sorry, man.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
This man hit this and shit.
And he will be brought down as time.
Melvin Gordon is straight ass, man. He didn't even go for the ball. He immediately ran past the ball to try to block somebody.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I'm about to switch him out.
Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
Good shit.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun.
I know you didn't, man. I know you didn't.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on second down. Lock sets up the screen.
Melvin Gordon just
and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Lock now to throw.
Oh my God, off his back foot.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense,
yeah, I'm going for it.
Get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings,
now the Packers give
dude,
nowhere to go,
these people aggravating me.
In for the sack. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the set.
I'm glad you did that. Let me see what's going on over here.
Second half in their own territory, and a decision that
what you gotta tell him, son.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference.
Talking to my little boy.
The questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify.
That's right.
Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 27, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson, and he's going to return it.
Let's go, baby.
21-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. Third down here. Here's Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. It's back. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. Locke going to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
I had to try him. Look how big my receiver is to him.
Alexander, and a big turnover there.
It don't matter. That don't scare me. I want to try something.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan.
Man, look at his pass.
Certain times, what are
Look at his
Time
pass.
to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now he's going to swing this
Ooh,
one out
that's
to
nice.
his running back.
That was a nice juke right there.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on
Good shit. Good shit. That man got his backup quarterback out there catching passes.
The hit just couldn't secure the football.
Watch him. He
And he
trying.
was right there on the
He
spot.
trying
Force
some
the
shit.
incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now left
Good
side on the
shit.
swing
Good
pass.
shit.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Good shit.
It's a 6-yard
Come on, we gonna
loss
slide
on
this
the
way. We
play.
don't know what he trying to
They're
pull
gonna
off now.
face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking deep for Adams. And
Good
that
shit.
will be
I went for the
incomplete.
tackle. I ain't go for the
They
pick.
weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Back now at Lambeau.
Throw them foes up. The kids in my section gonna love it.
But they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
16.
Second and 11. They look to throw. It's Locke. he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kenny Clark, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Operating from the gun. Locke. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Locke now on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
4th quarter pressure, baby.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Lindsey.
Damn,
you got a juke dick.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming
Man,
together.
you got to juke that shit, though.
Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Good run, Lindsey. Good run.
Out of the 34-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered,
I think about it, man.
about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz.
I think about it, you.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Another run by Lindsey.
Good job, Lindsey.
Able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
The tackle made.
That's tremendous.
I don't want you to be nervous.
Offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done.
Then your boy ain't hot no more. I got him.
Especially on 3rd and 1, got to be in sync, and they were. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent.
I've been through that ball.
That one closed quickly and upwards the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. They do get
something better than nothing, Lindsey. Remember that.
Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. And
Ooh, he's trying to have a lot of time there.
First time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly.
I believe you. I believe you.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Oh.
That is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this.
Man, you crazy. You crazy. I'm going all out. I'm going for gusto.
That's a good job there creating the contact.
Okay.
Incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
I'm going for
and a nice
gusto,
sigh
man.
of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good shot.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass.
Let's go. Then you had pass interference.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Packers' 20-yard line.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On it's 2nd and 12. Lock. A little check down to Lindsey. And he will be brought down at about the 6.
Let's go, Lindsey. Don't let me down.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
He'll look to throw. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's go, Lindsey.
Touchdown,
From 6 yards away. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Let's make it work, Broncos. Let's make it work.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Caught on the right side by Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
He running, boys. Let's go. Oh, yeah, he definitely running now.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, my God. He look corner route. Killing me.
Before going out. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Shit.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Shit. Defense failed me in the last drive.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now
Hey, good luck, Chong.
stays at 5.
You're my good luck, Chong. Want to step right there?
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to
Look.
kick it away.
Let's go, baby.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end
Of
zone,
course.
so
2
we'll
games.
start
I got to run 2 games with the Broncos.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense
survive another
how
play?
much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Oh, hold on. My daughter trying to make a guest appearance.
Now Locke. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And you have to wonder, Charles, again.
That's game, man. You want to quit it now or what?
What is this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the
Hold on, I'll let you get one more play. I just want to see what you're going to do out there.
I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And able to find Alan Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
3-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to
So these people really call defensive pass interference. Oh, they done hold me. Man, them people just hold me, man.
The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but
Man, if they could have picked that out, pick 6, I promise you, wasn't nobody stopping no cornerback out there.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one today.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna run me another one with a random. That way I can pick a different team when we play.
Big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau. It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Matt O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
And off we go from Denver. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Locke. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. Toss left to Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now Locke. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This goes against my better judgment, but I'm going for
they
it.
were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They do go for it. It's Locke. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. He had his eyes on the end zone. He cut, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
The play is an all-out blitz. I can't get no shedding. No shedding.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Now Trubisky. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Nothing. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
For 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's sad they pay me. I'll do this.
All the way home for the Broncos score. Jerry Judy, 77 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
From the 31, Trubisky under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Draymond Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. There's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give him a gain of 37.
1st down, Bears.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Broncos will take over on downs. On play action, Lock. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's second down. To throw again. Block. And this is incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It got his man complete.
I need to get my swag right
All
there.
the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 79 yards. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Bears 14, Broncos 13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay,
Now Trubisky lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
a lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. It's a first down and more for Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 54 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Bears 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The tackle made by A.J. Boye.
Throwing here, Trubisky. That into the hands of his tight end, Holtz. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Now Trubisky to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. To try again after the sack. Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Yeah, you see it.
Second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Got me a quitter. Got me a quitter. Got me a quitter. Alright guys, we're going to end it on that note. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to like and subscribe. Help me come up. Support, man. Support, man. Support. That's all I need from y'all. A lot of love and support. I'm still evolving with my page. We're going to get it right. Bear with me. Just keep it coming. Trey too good, man. We out.